Collective, how are you all today? Evie and I are doing good. Thank you all for being here and for spending time with us. We love you. We appreciate you so much. Thank you, guys. All right, let's tap in. Let's see what's in the energy. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Evie Poo. She's laying over here. You guys can't see her. All right. Start with the kipper. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we got a mature woman that just came flying out. She's in reverse. So something's going on with the mature woman here, or an immature woman. We've got a great fortune that just came out in reverse. They're concerned. So, something big is getting ready to happen. There's going to be major changes. What else is going on, Spirit? What do we need to know? We got imprisonment. Looks like somebody's going to jail or somebody's trapped themselves in something that they've done here regarding a lot of money. We have an official person, could be coming to take someone to jail. We have the main male. It's in despair. Courtship came out in reverse. Someone could be ending a relationship that they're in and they're in despair over this. There could be a breakup because of someone having to serve some time. Okay. This official person could be someone that's in law enforcement. Or this main male could be an official person in their profession. On the bottom of the deck, we've got community. A message of concern about something that's definitely messages of concern. It's twice here about something going on in the courthouse. Tell me about this mature woman in reverse. This is. We've got the origin. Kind of an initiation. Creativity. The origin of the problem. We need to clarify that further. What is this? What's the origin of this mature woman reverse? What's happening here, Spirit? The marionette. So they're very dictating. They're like a dictator. They're very controlling and dominating. Okay. And then under this great fortune in reverse, they were saving up saving some kind of money or something here, trying to preserve their wealth. They were mean about it. We've got a protest here being sued. They could end up in some kind of a lawsuit here. Someone's paying attention to someone's finances because the word attention is on this card. They're concerned because they could have been bullying someone with a curse. Wow, with a bully and a curse here, full of hatred. There's a catastrophe. There's a misfortune. Someone's embarrassed. They were unwilling to stop bullying someone. They were gossiping, slandering. Okay, now they're concerned because it looks like something's backfiring here. We've got the numbers 22, 15, 49, 51, 68, and 40. Could be significant. What's this change about? Ooh, we've got evidence. They're trapped because of evidence. There's an investigation. There's a detective. There's proof. And now something's getting ready to change in the energy. And they're concerned because they've trapped themselves in a mess here. Somebody is stressed out. with the clarifying imprisonment, they're stressed out. They're under pressure. They can't sleep. But they're overloaded because of all the magic that they've been doing. This curse is backfiring. The number 55, 78, 73, and 18. They're overloaded. They're overwhelmed. Because of this massive change that's coming in, they're very concerned. Under official person, we've got inducement. With aid, they could have bribed some kind of an official person here to help them, and persuaded or tempted or bribed them to help them and please give them mercy, okay, to give them kindness. Number 52 and number 17. Wow. Clarify this main male. They're scared. They're scared because of the jackpot with a lot of money. It's a big check here with a lot of zeros on it, a main male. They're scared, they're depressed, they're paranoid. They had some kind of a fortune or jackpot that they had here, the number 62 and the number 32. They're in despair. Running in despair. They're scared, they're freaking out, they're stressed out. Somebody's getting ready to have to go to jail. Yeah, it's a nightmare they're having to survive a natural disaster that they've created for themselves. They're in despair, they're suffering, they're going to be persecuted, and they're in darkness, they're frustrated. They took a risk, and now they're trying to survive something that they've done here. The number 75 and 38. On this courtship here, in reverse, a breakup could have occurred here. There was some kind of a gift that could have been involved here that someone should have received. They were strategic about a gift. They're in despair. Rather in despair about what they were strategically doing regarding a gift here. They were wearing a mask, so this mask is falling off. They were very deceptive. They were inconsistent. They were just pretending about something here. Clarify this mask. They're in despair because this mask is falling off. And the truth is coming out. Something's being looked into in a court situation here with an official person that someone could have literally tried to bribe. Rather in despair because this mask is falling off. Give me one more for your spirit. Yeah, they got to live and learn. There's a supernatural disturbance going on. The number 36, 48, 24, and 27 could be significant. We've got introvert and stop. So someone could have been trying to do something on someone's, or affecting someone's privacy on an online community. Number 66 and 12. Having to take a break and stop some kind of disturbance that's going on here. Having to live and learn. Someone's introverted. They could be like very private. They don't want their business coming out. Looks like they shouldn't have been doing this. Then the truth's always going to come out. They're irritated. They thought that they were being obscure and keeping something hidden. The number 66 and the number 57 could also be significant. So here. What's this about? Tell me about what this mature woman did here. I've got this mature woman who's very dominating and controlling. They're like a dictator. They have a very, I'm hearing an aggressive energy about them. Like they're aggressive in their behavior. Clarify this mature woman in reverse spirit. We've got lies. So she's a liar. Okay. lying about something. With this great fortune in reverse, where they're protesting something that's going on in the courts with these legal proceedings here. Someone's mad about some kind of information that could be coming out in a court case here. Why are they concerned? They've been bullying someone here with a curse. We've got a couple. Something's changing because someone's trapped. Something's going on in the mountains. They're overloaded, they're overwhelmed. They want it to be hidden, that they could be going to jail. They don't want people to know. They want it to be private. They're embarrassed. Tell me about this official person that they bribed thinking that they could help them. Careful of this. Ooh, we got imprisonment. So this official person is definitely going to be putting somebody in jail. And we've got bribery going on here. Something happened with the main male here. Tell me about this main male. They're scared because of some kind of a jackpot that they thought, a huge amount of this great fortune that they thought they were going to get in this legal proceeding. There's a couple here, and this courtship is in reverse. So this couple's breaking up. And this main female over here, she's a liar. We've got the male. I'm clarifying main male. Here's this male here. Life insurance fraud. Wow. So this is where this huge check is here with a lot of zeros on it. Now this main male's scared. Okay, they're in despair. They're in despair. They could be losing their home. Now they're freaking out. They're trying to survive this natural disaster that they've created for themselves. They were very strategic about what was going on with the gift here. And this couple, they may not be together anymore, but they could have done this together and then parted ways after some kind of a legal proceeding that happened here. Now somebody's trying to bribe an official. We've got a power supply and self-deleting. So strategically trying to harvest power and energy with this magic that they've been doing with these curses in outer space, with the disturbance here on the bottom, conjuring entities. We've got perversion, so we've got a pervert here. Tell me about why they're in despair, because they're having to live and learn. We've got a child. You could be this person's child. They could have, or you could just be coming out as this innocent energy. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we've got mind control. So they could have even been trying to send some kind of an entity to control people's mind in the community. You know, being very deceptive. They're inconsistent in their energy. Well, there's major changes that are going on. Someone could live in the mountains. Someone could live near the mountains. Someone could be trying to go to the mountains. There's definitely life insurance fraud that's happened here, and somebody's going to jail for this. Jesus. Okay. What do I want now, Spirit? Let's pull some tarot. Tell me about this lying mature woman in reverse who's very dominating and controlling. What's she lying about? What are these lies about, Spirit? Got a Queen of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Queen of Swords upright's a very rational and honest person. They're truthful and intelligent. They're realistic. Queen of Swords is a healer, could be a nurse, someone could work in the medical field, someone could work in the legal field here. Their judgment was clouded by their emotions. They're very manipulative, they're moody, rude, and spiteful. They're irrational, okay? So with this Queen of Swords being, or this mature woman, I'm going to put this Queen of Swords in reverse, okay? She's a liar, manipulator. Clarify this great fortune in reverse. Somebody's been trying to save up some kind of money here. Someone could have been trying to create a lawsuit against someone in these legal proceedings. Could be losing a huge amount of money here, okay? We've got the Moon and the King of Wands with the Hierophant, okay? So things are not what they seem. There's a lot of illusion and deception going on here. The light will come and the truth will come out. Clarity is going to illuminate what's going on here. The Moon's all about like mental energy as well, and being in a state of fear. Someone's a leader, being open-minded. There's a King of Wands is an authority figure here that could be trying to see through these illusions. Or this King of Wands energy here could be this main male's energy. Could even be this mature woman's energy here. They're arrogant and overbearing. They're a poor leader. They're impulsive. They're not prepared for a leadership role that they've gotten themselves into here. Okay? So something's happening here in this court case that's this couple here, they're trying to balance something out in the Hierophant energy with this court situation, trying to balance something out. Yeah, they're full of grief. They're the Five of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So this Sun's changing in this energy because this is where the evidence is with the detective. We've got the mountains and they trapped someone. They're trapped themselves in whatever they've done here with this deceptive energy, using mind control, holding on to the past. They're full of regret or full of resentment. They regret what they've done here because now there's a lot of money involved with something that's going on with this life insurance fraud, okay? And they wanted to keep this hidden. They were doing all this magic, trying to keep this hidden. Clarifying imprisonment is hidden. They're overwhelmed. All this magic's coming back on them, this couple here, and it looks like it's very possibly even ending their relationship. We've got the Six of Swords, trying to move on to calmer waters. Somebody's traveling to a new environment. They're moving to a new environment. They're stressed out because this new environment is jail. Yeah, they're stressed with the Six of Pentacles because they didn't give someone something that they're supposed to receive. Karma's here. It's part of their karmas to go to jail. Okay. So this official person clarified by imprisonment. They tried to bribe this person to have mercy and kindness for them. But we've got the Knight of Wands. So this person's definitely traveling to jail. This Knight of Wands can be the jail card here. With the Five of Swords, they're defeated. They took action. They were excited about this. There's arguments, stress, tension, violence. Okay. Tell me about this main male with this life insurance fraud. Now they're full of fright. They're scared to death because they thought they got lucky getting this jackpot with this big ass check and all this money here. Tell me about this main male. Clarify main male with life insurance fraud spirit. What's going on here? That's too many. I'm cutting that back in. Right now. Seven of Swords and the Sun. So whatever they did here, whatever they stole, this was a lot of deception, theft. Literally, they stole something. They were sneaky, they were manipulative, and they were a liar. And this it's going to be revealed. The truth's going to come out here. It's going to be exposed. Everything will go well. Okay. This person's scared. Could be even losing their home. Be taken away from their home. This official person could come to someone's house and arrest them. Clarify the despair with home. Trying to survive this natural disaster that they've created for themselves. They're being introverted. They could be laying low. They're hiding. They're very burdened here with the Ten of Wands. They're overwhelmed. They're stressed out. They've got a lot of responsibility. They're scared to death. Okay, they don't know what to do. Why are they in despair? Ten of Wands. They've created these burdens themselves. We've got the Four of Cups, so they're very disappointed because of how something's unfolded here. They're depressed. Yeah, this was a painful ending with the Three of Swords. This is where the courtship is in reverse. They were strategically working on taking a gift of a life insurance policy here and committed fraud. Someone could self-delete. Wow, the Three of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Devil. Damn. That's some harsh energy right there. They're unhappy. They're depressed. Their heart hurts. There's a lot of trauma here, trying to sacrifice someone. They're very unhappy with the situation that's going on here. They were tempted to do something. They were tempted to be in this toxic energy. They were obsessed with doing something here. And they've ended up sacrificing themselves. And if you were this person's child and they did this to you, or, you know, you just collective, you're like represented by this innocent childlike energy here. So the devil and whoever they were in a relationship with, that they were in a couple with, with the lovers and the devil. And we did have a pervert come out, so this, you know, there could have been a family member here that was even inappropriate and perverted towards you when you were younger. For some of you, violence, materialistic, obsessed with causing harm. Well, they're having to live and learn. They're going to be forced to stop because we've got a detective here that looks like they're getting ready to haul somebody's ass to jail. And I got this supernatural disturbance here trying to control the mind and the whole community of people. We got the High Priestess, and it just came out in reverse with the Eight of Cups. So, like, secrets are going to be exposed here. They created a lot of confusion. Their intuition is blocked. These secrets are coming out. You can't trust whoever this is here, having to leave something behind. We've got an emperor, so this is a father figure here. It was very dominating. They're like a tyrant, a powerful figure. They're stubborn. They're controlling. They're a poor leader. They've abused their power, walked away, and left it behind. They're fearing this change. Their self-esteem is very low. They could have been very cocky and arrogant and egotistical, and now they've got a very low self-esteem because they're in despair because they didn't think they were going to go down for this. With the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, so they invested in something that they thought was like their total wish fulfillment so that they could attain success and happiness. They wanted all their wishes to come true with their financial gain. They worked really hard to get something to go in their favor here with the Six of Cups and the Magician. So these are people from your past that you grew up with, okay, from your childhood. It's been going on since you were a child. Someone could have left you something whenever you were younger and you didn't receive it. Someone stole it from you and they lied about it, okay, doing magic, trying to manifest the outcome to go in their favor and to do everything that they could to create a ton of illusion around what's going on with you, with the curse and the magic card and now the Magician coming out. They abuse their power. They're corrupt. We got a Queen of Wands. They're very manipulative. They're a bully. They're jealous. They're overwhelmed and overbearing. Queen of Wands reverse is a witch. Queen of Wands is a witch. Page of Pentacles. Some kind of payments. It's an unexpected change of material loss that's going on here for these people. Stay focused, stay well grounded. Good news is going to come in. You're going to be successful in something here. Okay. Using mind control. All these secrets are coming out of all these lies here. Alright. Everybody's mature woman in reverse. Creating a lot of conflict. Now they're mentally and emotionally unstable. That's where this Queen of Swords reverse is here. Okay. Tell me about this great fortune in reverse. We got Divine Feminine, North Node. So, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Okay. Coming into your North Node to where whatever this is that and you're in high honor. Like, they're trying to create problems here to where you're not getting something that you're supposed to receive. Why are they concerned? Because they were bullying you with this curse because of this court situation here. The Five of Wands the Five of Swords just got knocked out. So a mature man and message. It's a karmic masculine in reverse here. So whatever this message is from this Hierophant energy from the courts, this could even be a corrupt organization here. This is a karmic masculine. This is a father figure in your energy. Okay. Doing death magic. Wow. They thought trying to do death magic to create endings in your life. With this Ace of Pentacles, there's a massive change that's going on because there's an investigation here. There's a detective. It's someone's job to see through the confusion and illusion and all this hidden information and put someone in jail. This official person, clarifying this official person, they tempted someone with actual money. These are ops here. To give them a helping hand. Okay. They're doing voodoo. Mind control. This main male here doing voodoo, trying to manipulate the thoughts of people, being extremely deceptive, creating this life insurance fraud. Now they're scared. They're in despair. They've got a health concern. The community's seeing this, and this health concern is also this energetic backfire with the community on the bottom here. The community of people could be getting a message of concern from the courts. Okay. Clarify this courtship in reverse. We got Jezebel and a false narrative with ascension, with enamored, and divination. I'm not taking all those. I'm going to put them back in. But somebody's lying. They worked really hard. They're lying about this. And it was a very painful ending here. And with the self-deleting and the Three of Swords and the Hangman, someone could literally want to take themselves out because they don't want to face imprisonment. Tell me about this courtship reverse. Wow. So someone could be passing away even and transitioning out. Goodness. With this death magic here. Clarify this transition with the Hangman. They sacrifice themselves. Goodness. They had faith that this thief had some kind of love spell going on. So with this voodoo and these thoughts here, with some kind of love spell, they could have been family members here or someone, whoever this is in your energy, they could have been trying to get you to have loving thoughts towards them to where you would be a little more unaware or just clueless as to what kind of energy was going on. This person's definitely a thief. Could have been trying to also still, make it to where with the devil and the lovers, making it to where, you know, they were trying to even affect your love life, your relationships, okay? This person's definitely a thief in your energy. They stole from you. And they were obsessed with doing it, with interfering with your life. They didn't want you to be in a commitment with anyone. Using mind control, could have been trying to even get people to, like, stay away from you in some way, or talking bad about you. Someone, we could definitely have a funeral here. Being reckless with their love and their sex. Tell me about this curse. I don't know what's going on. Why are they doing these curses? I miss you. They're not happy. So could be trying to, like, get you to reach out. Okay? They're not happy with what's going on here. We've got a firestorm. So karma's getting ready to freaking hit. Someone could be having a mental breakdown. This was someone that you had karmic ties with. Okay? This is karmic energy that you're moving on from. Somebody's all in their feelings. They could be trying to affect your feelings. Just going round and round in a karmic cycle with someone here. But someone's triggered. You've learned this karmic lesson. There's no strings, like, you've cut the strings, you've cut the cords, you've turned your back on these people, you don't want anything to do with them. And now they're fucked up over you because they're going down. Someone's using substances to cope, okay, because of what is being illuminated in this energy. The truth's coming out. Wow, it's being illuminated in these legal matters. The truth is coming out in a court situation. They have massive regrets. I got massive regrets for what they've done here. Somebody could be acting like they're busy, but they're not. They're fake busy. Definitely dealing with heartbreak. These people broke your heart. It's a love-hate relationship. Okay. Could have acted like they loved you, but there's a lot of hatred here, because on this curse card, hatred, hate is one of the words on there. Let's use this deck. Let's see what's going on here. Clarify this death magic, or these endings being looked into. Trying to trap someone in a mess. Now, with the Five of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, there's going to be a major change. We've got fine print with Virgo energy. Taking a closer look, inspecting and researching something. Taking a dive, or a deep dive that's very thorough. Looking through and double checking some hidden information so that someone here could read between the lines. And this could be, I'm clarifying, this is where the evidence for the detective is here. So something major is getting ready to change here. Someone's going to have a major ending in their life. We've got the bird cage. Taurus energy. Someone's very possessive. They're very controlling. They want freedom. They did something without consent because they wanted dominion and domination over someone. They're very jealous. This person is trapped and confined, tried to confine you. Could have kept you, like, where you just felt trapped in a situation with someone here. We've got a predator. Clarify this confusion and illusion. You're going to be given something that you're supposed to receive whenever this person goes to jail. We got friends, and it came out reversed. Scorpio energy. Jack and Diane with broken heart. Gemini. Showing up and hanging out, meeting up in person with someone, some kind of friend group, third party situations. This is heartbreaking. There was an interference. Someone's sad. They feel let down. They feel hopeless. They're regretting something because now we've got a crisis that's unfolding. They're unhappy and they're bitter. They're devastated and hurt and in emotional pain. Okay, which is what they wanted for you, but it looks like it's coming back on them. Tell me about this court situation. We've got eyeglasses, Taurus energy. So assessing and evaluating their options, analyzing and reviewing, examining the fine print, taking a closer look, some kind of an estimate, seeking someone's opinion so that they can see clearly, checking the details because someone is aware of something here. Okay. Got the ostrich trap, Libra energy. Someone's closed-minded. They refuse to face reality. They feel threatened. They have a fear-based thinking and mindset. Steering clear of these people. You're avoiding them. Someone could be trying to evade and run for cover. Okay. Got their head in the sand. What's going on with this community of people here? The communities come out twice. A community of people with a health concern. Someone could be passing away, because we did have a funeral, and then the transition card, someone could be passing away. And they've got a supernatural disturbance. They've got an entity attached to them here, or entities. We've got the yacht, the Gemini energy, luxury, traveling, affluent, self-indulgent, comfort and wealth with prosperity. They're over the top and extravagant. Okay. Living a life of luxury off of this Ace of Pentacles here. Wow, we got a Black Widow. Alright. It's a painful betrayal. They were very cunning. It's a toxic situation or relationship. An unexpected attack. Danger. Someone's very twisted and low vibrational. They're insidious. Someone could be receiving a warning because of something that they've done here. Aquarius energy. Tell me about, clarify thoughts. What are they thinking about? At this time, things could go either way. So they're all in their mind. They don't know how this is going to fully unfold. Okay. How about his karmic masculine here? Could be trying to message someone. Could be blocked from messaging someone. They're concerned. They may not have liked the message that they got from the court, because the message of concern came out twice over here with the courthouse. We've got the forked road with Capricorn energy. A direction change. They've got multiple choices. There's a crisis. They've got some kind of option that they've got to figure out here. An alternative option. The moment of truth. This is a serious change in their circumstances here. Okay. Tell me about robbing this official person. They try to rob this official person. We've got heart and home. Cancer energy. They wanted a happy home. They wanted their security. They wanted their comfortable legacy that they built with this Ace of Pentacles that they stole. Family. They were content doing this because it was their heart's desire. We've got slingshot. So there's a lot of tension. Aries energy. There's a lot of anxiety. They're stressed. Something has been set in motion. And they feel like they're being pulled in opposite directions. Ready, aim, fire. Launching something in motion. They're very focused on forcing a change in something here. They want something to change, and they robbed an official. Wow. We've got sap with Virgo energy. So the resources that they need to keep their wealth flowing. Something's going on with someone's physical health and their life force. Could be doing roots. Could be doing blood magic, because roots and blood are on this card. The spring could be significant. Okay. We've got the biker with Libra energy. Standing up. Loves freedom. He moved on. Someone could ride a motorcycle. Keep channeling Rex. Okay. Someone broke the rules. They broke the rules with something that they've done here with this life insurance fraud. We've got the telephone with Cancer energy. Communicating and connecting, messaging, reaching out to someone, trying to get through and call someone, and then the message here is in reverse. You could have these people blocked, okay? Tell me about this thief. Pick up thief. We've got an innovator. I'm sorry, an inventor with innovation. They were creative, using gadgets and technology. It's okay to fail, just keep doing it again and again. There's a mastermind here that invented this whole plan of being a thief. We've got Leo energy, okay? So they were very creative on how they were doing this. We got worry beads that just popped up off of the back. Gemini energy. So they're worried, they're full of fear and anxiety, they're irritated, they're upset. They've been doing rituals, a repetitive motion doing these rituals. They're trying to possibly de-escalate a situation. Someone could have a nervous tick. They're uneasy. Somebody's trying to pass the time, trying to calm themselves and soothe them, passing the time. They're uneasy because of what's getting ready to unfold here. We've got Dear John with a thunderstorm. Capricorn and Scorpio. It's the cold hard truth. There's a breakup or a divorce because of a strained situation. Someone saying that something's not working anymore. It's the final word. Rejecting someone, setting boundaries, cutting the cords. Someone just wants power and control, okay? This is like a destructive force. Someone definitely is getting a warning here. There's a lot of conflict. They're in trouble. Triumphing over evil. It's an opportunity to overcome a conflict here. At this time, the situation is in a state of flux and anything could happen. Okay. Someone could be receiving unsolicited advice about their health. I'm certain I know best. I'd hate to say I told you so. Giving someone unsolicited advice with this health concern here in the community. I'm going to be part of your health and wellness journey. Maybe someone doesn't want to hear what they have to say regarding some kind of health issue that they've got going on. Okay. Someone has chaos in their career. Someone could be losing their job here because I got to go to jail. I'm concentrating on my career and focus on advancing no matter what it takes. Having chaos. It's not my fault. I'm a magnet for trouble and chaos follows me everywhere I go. Why are they so disappointed? Are they in regret? They're desperate. I'm in a bind and I don't have anyone else to reach out to. So they're desperate right now. That's what could have been why they tried to bribe someone. Then they sabotaged everything that's going on. They sacrificed themselves. I'm deliberately working to undermine your efforts. They're trying to sabotage your life and they're ended up sabotaging their own. Why are they heartbroken? They're not getting their fucking way because of all this actual money. And paying someone. The future. They're worried about the future. They need a big favor for their future. I need assistance with something big. So they bribed an official here. It didn't work. It did not end well for them. They could definitely be going to jail here. I'm thinking ahead and wondering what our relationship will be like in the future. I'm sorry. I need to apologize for what I did. So they're freaking out, trying to apologize to this official here. Wow. What about this message in reverse for this mature man reverse who's karmic masculine here? They're yelling, I'm mad at you and I'm unhappy and I want you to feel as badly as I do. Feeling like someone is an obligation. You're a nuisance and I feel obligated to associate with you. Unfortunately, I've got some bad news to share, okay? Can we please make plans to get together soon? Someone's upset here, okay? They're uncertain about their future. They don't know what's going on. They could want someone to welcome an apology coming in. I want you to know your presence is appreciated and I can be a safe space for you. I'm still not over what happened and would appreciate an apology. And someone's trying to vent and they're just going to end up gaslighting someone here. They're venting. I have to get this off my chest. Could want to apologize to make them feel better. I don't know. I will deliberately manipulate your perception of reality until you're doubting your own experiences. They're curious. I'm intrigued and want to learn more, and this person is an imposter. They're just full of shit. They're gaslighting because they were seeking revenge. I'm not who you think I am. I'm looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs. Checking in. I want to catch up and make sure everything is going well. So this is like family energy here, okay? Trying to check in, see what the hell you're up to, trying to manipulate you, using mind control, trying to act like, yeah, covering it up. Oh, no, oh, I love you. I just want to check on you and make sure everything's okay. But no, they're using voodoo here. But the sun is coming out. They're freaking out because they're in the Seven of Swords and they're going to get caught, this masculine here. They're trying to cover up what they've been doing with this mind control energy here. It's a love-hate relationship. They could act like, oh, no, I love the collective. But they don't. They fucking don't. They don't. Hold on just a minute, collective, excuse me. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I had to check my phone because my daughter finally messaged me. I hadn't heard from her since we got home from our motorcycle ride last night. We rode like over 300 miles yesterday and went to see my daughter and rode around all over the place. And I didn't hear from her last night, so I was worried. She just finally texted me, so sorry about the interruption. I want to clarify with some of my handmade deck, and we're going to close out. And so, okay, we've got someone who's going to be held accountable. We've got your ops just popped up. Hawaii could be significant for some of you, but someone's going to have accountability for the choices that they've made. Okay, someone could be having problems with a purchase. They don't like what's being communicated. Someone was abused with childhood trauma here. We've got police sirens. Somebody's getting arrested. You're going to be happy with the outcome. You're about to meet a new person who's a good person. Someone is going to be passing away soon and they are blocked from coming towards you. So this karmic here, they can't message you. They're blocked. There's going to be a death. They were trying to intimidate you. There's someone in your family here where you're going to be happy with the outcome. Someone is on bed rest. They're bedridden. They've got some kind of a sickness or an injury. They've been keeping secrets from you. And shit's about to hit the fan. My nose is itching like crazy. Someone could be having panic attacks because they can't control you anymore. Trying to come after you for this revenge plot. They're going to jail. Goodness. This deceit is complete. All this deceitful energy, clear communication is coming out. There's a completion of a cycle. You're having a powerful renewal after this is completed. Someone's vehicle, someone was in a bad wreck in their vehicle, okay? They want you mentally and emotionally unstable so their lives will hold up, and they're very materialistic. They throw their weight around with intimidation and scare tactics. This was a very big betrayal. Something's going on in someone's workplace. God is protecting you and protecting your chakras, okay? They're materialistic and they were harassing you. Their heart chakra is blocked. They're jealous, they're cold-hearted. You know, you're their power supply with where did I see it here? Where did I see the power supply? It was up here. The power supply with the Three of Swords and the Hanged Man. They were strategically like trying to siphon your power, trying to affect your finances. They're cold-hearted, they're selfish, they're unempathetic. They have a victim mindset, they're codependent. Okay, they could have wanted you in that state, but they're blocked from making you their power supply anymore. They've trapped themselves. Don't allow anyone or anything to hinder your growth. They never thought coming for you would create their own demise, but that's exactly what the hell is going on. They want your power for themselves, and it was a covert operation. Okay? They will be publicly humiliated. You're an empath. You're protected. God is protecting you. In this court situation, they will be publicly humiliated. Okay? Yeah, the courts are involved. Someone's scared to leave the house, and they're turning on each other. Someone's alcoholic, that could be how they're coping. They're overly emotional whenever they get drunk. They were keeping you in the dark, okay? A hex has been broken and they're finally getting caught, sending you the evil eye, okay? Someone could be doing DRUGS, or they could be an alcoholic, playing in your energy and manipulating the court about your money and your character. They're trying to keep this on the down low. They don't want it to be caught. They want to walk in your light and your energy, and it's not possible. They can't stand their own reflection in the mirror, okay? And they're manipulating this court situation. Someone's snitching for less jail or prison time because of them manipulating the court. We've got energy vampires here. They need an exorcist. Their solar plexus is blocked. They have no power, so they're trying to siphon your power. A poor self-image, extra critical, worthlessness, egotistical, passive, greedy, poor digestion. Okay, there's energy vampires here. They need an exorcism. They've definitely got entities attached here with this supernatural disturbance, okay, that's going on. Graveyard dirt. So they're doing death spells with graveyard dirt here, and death magics come out again. This is going to be on the news. You've achieved a higher level of consciousness. Okay, we've got a female cousin or cousins could be involved. Maryland could be significant. Definitely doing love spells. Here it is again. Their magic is ineffective against you. They're unlucky. Death comes in threes, so 3 people could actually pass away. They were trying to torture you and persecute you. You just cut these cords. They could even be sacrificing animals in rituals here. Okay? Crazy ass motherfuckers. The truth is coming out. They were definitely in sacrificial energy here. Okay? Someone could have a vacation home, or something's going on with someone's property. Okay? They're confused. We've got the Chinese zodiac sign of the dragon. These years could be significant. Just in case you can't see them, I'm going to read them out. 1916, 1928, 1940, 1952, 1964, 1976, 1988, 2000, 2012, 2024. Someone got paid to hurt you and they will snitch. We've got a narcissist here. Okay. Yep. So again, someone snitching for less jail or prison time. Okay. You keep getting stronger and stronger, and you're just giving these people the silent treatment. They have bad intentions. They're jealous of your spiritual rank. Lying to the courts has backfired. They could have been lying to the courts saying that you have mental health issues, and this is backfiring. It was a waste of time. Dark, evil, reptilian race. There's definitely an injustice. It's the end of you and me. You cut these cords with these people. You are the victim here, okay? They're delusional. But they could be saying that you're delusional and that you have mental health issues using this mind control. No, they're definitely making excuses because they don't want to go to prison. We've got the Chinese zodiac sign of the dog. Could be significant. 1922, 1934, 1946, 1958, 1970, 1982, 1994, 2006, 2018. What else is in this energy sphere? What does the collective need to know regarding this energy? They fucked around and found out and they get to fuck off. Wow. I keep channeling this. I'm telling you, someone's in a wreck or car wreck. Got a social drinker. Use caution with these people. Don't let them around you. Allow things to unfold naturally, which it's taking for fucking ever. They're mad because you walked away. This keeps showing. Someone works on cars, some kind of a shop or restoration even. Someone lost their driver's license. Mad because you walked away. They're definitely doing magic over your finances, okay? Poison and potion. Poisonous potions. A covert narcissist here. Karmic spirit guides, stop helping them because there's too much destruction and you have divine protection and they're mad at your spiritual protection here. Your guides are protecting you. Someone's devices are tapped. Someone could have tuberculosis. Trying to sacrifice you. Trying to create an implot here out of revenge. You pulled your energy back from them. This corrupt crime family. Their devices are tapped. Someone's definitely in a car wreck and has an injury. They're going to be found guilty. Okay? They totaled their car. This keeps coming out. We've got an earth angel in the justice system, thank God. Healthy sacral chakra, being motivated, having emotional intelligence, being in just good, positive, flowing energy, having creativity. You're energetic. Your sex drive is balanced. Okay? Someone could end up on the psych ward. Someone has an injury and they could end up having a mental breakdown, needing to rest from an injury. Could be from a car wreck. Somebody could be having a secret meeting whenever they get arrested. A criminal or criminals here. Just keep focusing on your self-love. Someone could end up on the psych ward. They're trying to keep it on the down low. They don't want people understanding and figuring out that they're getting ready to go to jail for something here. Someone is a smoker. Okay. What else is going on in this energy? Whoa. Friends are involved. Listen to your intuition. Wow, we've definitely got insurance fraud with an insurance agent and agency. And life insurance fraud came out. Draw 5 from the small white deck. They thought they were flawless in what was going on here. This person is a psychopath. This karmic masculine. Connecticut could be significant. Draw 5 tarot cards and then 5 from the small white deck. Where is it? It's down here. Get these out. There's mine. Yeah, betraying, putting someone in a state of danger, betraying someone's trust. The karmic femme, karmic masculine here. Identity theft with a brand new start. Verbal abuse, emotional abuse. Betraying someone's trust, saying one thing and doing another. Manipulating the community to turn against you. Want to make you sick, and this community card has come out twice. They're under investigation. trying to destroy you. Someone could be dealing with erectile dysfunction, or they could be impotent. They have no motivation. Someone's in denial that they're growing apart from someone, and it could be why this breakup is going on in this courtship, because they're arguing with their partner, they're growing apart. And there could be problems sexually where someone is impotent. Keeping secret, these cousins here, keeping secrets, siblings, cousins, someone could be trying to flee the country, okay? Realizing that you will never take them back into your life and into your energy, and their darkness is craving you, and you just transmute your pain into power. So powerful. Conquering the fear of surviving. It's been hard. You were thrown to the wolves and you came back leading the pack. Divine timing is bringing what you put in God's hands. Your ancestors are blessing you. There's going to be a confession here, okay? They're going to be found guilty. Someone's going to confess something, okay? They treated you horribly. There could have been DV going on. They were hostile towards you. They treated you horribly. You can't trust them. Physical abuse, bullying you, okay? You had a trauma bond. There was a lot of trauma here. Don't live in the past. Something urgent is getting ready to unfold, and they are scared AF. Copycat and clone with these family secrets. There's a drama queen. There's a lot of drama going on. They want to fight. You're going to jail or to prison here. We have an undercover informant that's stalking and spying. They're too full of themselves. This narcissist here. This is about an inheritance. Courthouse, court situation with an inheritance. They're evil and they're wicked. It's a massive backfire. Someone could have think that they were going to be safe traveling, and they had a massive backfire. They didn't see this coming. Wow. Warning them to lay low for now, hiding from the law because of what's going on in this legal situation in the courts. They abused their power and their position, trying to create a painful ending in your life. Your ancestors are pissed at your family. The inability to maintain personal boundaries. They're full of fear. Your ancestors are so proud of you because you're out here breaking generational curses off your bloodline collective. Your guides protect you 24/7, and you're dealing with a corrupt organization here that's been coming against you, trying to restrict you with this estate, insurance, probate court. Something's going on that was stolen, and they were defaming your character, okay? They could have said that you were promiscuous even. Some of you could be a stay-at-home mom, a housewife, okay? This journey takes courage, discipline, and support to make it through. It's not freaking easy. They could have been exploiting you in some way, okay? Lashing out because they can't get their way with you anymore. Trying to create a blood sacrifice because your ops fear you. They're very controlling, and they had no clue that you were this strong. They're so arrogant. They've got a bad temper. You're a lot stronger than you realize. So don't be scared to face your fears. You're so strong. A powerful move you made is transforming your life and your being. Someone is lacking integrity and they're irrational, okay? But you've got a beautiful new path that's unfolding for you. This corrupt community that's coming against you is going to be completely embarrassed and humiliated in this court situation. They're insensitive. Someone was trying to trick you, okay? Siblings created a coven to keep your inheritance, and a crime ring is getting busted. This corrupt organization. There's danger ahead if someone's hiding in the woods and going on the run, because we did have the mountains that came out. Taking a bus to avoid the airport. We've got a fugitive here. They regret what they've done to you. Somebody's trying to go on the run. Trying to manifest you back because they regret what they did to you. They can't stand it because there's a proof of a scandal and the truth is coming out. You harshly cut these people off. They're going to have to turn themselves into the authorities because they're a fugitive. Divine intervention. Prison, jail, trying to poison you, intentional, harmful intent. There's something going on in a secret room somewhere. Going to trial. There's going to be a jury trial. Terrified to go to prison. There's a confrontation. Trying to run. We've got stolen property and stolen money. These secrets are going to be revealed. They were persuading someone. Wow, persuasion with the GSW here. Okay, that's not good. Someone could have a fungus. Cut the cords, call in Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel to help you cut these energetic cords with these people. Raise your vibrational frequency. We could have mother-in-law, sister-in-law, father-in-law, brother-in-law. So in-laws could be involved also with this corrupt crime family. Okay. They've got we have a good judge that's in the energy that is pissed off. This judge is pissed. Okay. Corrupt town, local government, and criminals here. This judge is pissed off. This is an upright judge. We've got crooked cops and officials, and that could have been someone that got bribed here. Okay. No. What else do we need to know in this energy? We've got Fehu, and it represents wealth. The letter F and fire signs. It's about wealth, abundance, success, resources, and prosperity. And we've got destruction because of this childish behavior. They were a saboteur. They got caught red-handed. And they're gonna be humbled. They're gonna be humiliated. Okay. Fehu also represents cattle. It's unrestrained creative potential, raw power. Be careful not to burn out. Material gain and financial stability. Reflect on what you truly value. Power of intention and manifestation. Okay. These people could have given you PTSD or complex PTSD. That you were at war with them, at war with these evil motherfuckers. A rope could be significant. Forensics. Someone could be even like figuring out what kind of rope someone has here. Age 55 to 65, we've got a gold digger that's money hungry. Ooh, we've got a pedo that's being taken to jail. We did have perversion. We had a pervert that came out. A change of residence because they're going to be taken to jail. They're planning and organizing on how someone's going to be taken to jail. Okay. A pedo. A pervert. Damn, spirit. Well, that's good. Thank God. Oh, someone's in the hospital. Someone's definitely in the hospital here. We got a plague doctor. So a death. Someone could end up passing away in the hospital. They're wearing a mask. Something's going on the roof. Rooftop views. Someone could even like go up on the roof at the hospital. What else is in this energy? Someone could have some kind of rooftop or aerial view, a protective canopy. We've got the river. So the mountains and the river, flowing waters, a river bank. We've got a coffee house. Someone could meet this hermit at a coffee house. Invaders. Someone could even invade someone's space here. This hermit could invade someone's space. They were trying to invade your space, intrude on you and conquer you, being aggressive. Okay. We've got a casino. Someone, a workspace in a casino. Somebody could even work in a casino. Someone could like to gamble. They could have a gambling problem. Something could be going on in someone's work. We've got an elder here. An elder could have been coaching something whenever they were coaching someone, whenever they were driving. Coaching or telling their lover to do something here while they were driving. An elder could have been in a wreck when they were driving. They were trying to develop a plan with their lover. Okay. And now they're having a harsh ending here that could be breaking up. Someone could be trying to go to the beach and get on a cruise ship, some kind of port. Get out of the country. Okay. A situation's about to explode and pop off in flames. Something is getting ready to go down. These people are haters. Okay. You're just uninterested. You don't want anything to do with these people. They could have tried to come back towards you, kissing your ass with this love magic here to try to get you to come back in their energy. And then we've just got a girl fight. They're aggressive, arguments, physical fighting, at war and competing. They were masked. They were hiding who they truly were with this. They're in despair now because they're having to live and learn. This devil's mask is falling off. They're a thief. They were very, very deceptive. They were spreading rumors. They were gossiping and slandering a masculine energy here who could be a father figure in the emperor energy. They hold a grudge. And you're just unbothered. You're uninterested. You're over this. There's definitely an investigation going on. They're being investigated. What else is in this energy? And we're going to close out. What else does the collective need to know? They're puzzled. They're so puzzled. They're confused. They're perplexed. And they're conflicted. They don't understand how. They're confused on how they've destroyed themselves, seeking revenge. They're shattered and they're broken and they're all fucked up. This person's definitely in lustful, perverted energy here. Okay? Wow. Yeah, they're a spiritual hater. Somebody could be haunted and having flashbacks and trauma because of something that's going on here. What else does the collective need to know? Photo proof and getting evidence. Okay, so now they're shattered. They're shattered. It's a nightmare. They're a failure. Moving on. Thank you. Next. There could be a recording even. Photo proof, picture proof, recording, an announcement. Something's being expressed and revealed of what's going on in this energy here. Unfazed. Oh, but it came out in reverse. They're definitely not happy because you could be having a glow up. It's phasing them, all right. You could have some kind of a new opportunity or new career or a successful business. You could be having a glow up, some of you. You've blocked these people from your energy, these karmic family members. You've moved on. There's nothing to say. Don't call. You don't want anything to do with them. Okay. Somebody's setting the record straight about possibly tarnishing your reputation, okay? It's just jumped off. Wishful thinking about a love affair. Someone's threatening someone. They could be trying to hide some kind of dirty little secret. They want it on the down low. It's wishful thinking. It ain't coming in, because Archangel Michael here, this person was trying to intimidate and threaten you. Archangel Michael is tired of the drama. Archangel Michael's over this shit. You're being protected from harm with divine intervention here. They're all in their head. They don't know what to do. They're stressed out. They're fulfilling a fantasy. This freaking pervert here. This damn pervert. Okay. Fulfilling a fantasy. And now they're freaking out. They're all in their head. Because they could be trying to threaten you, because you could have been exposing this energy and they didn't want it to come out. Giving somebody money. Giving people money. These crooked officials here. Jackpot. Okay, something's definitely going on. Someone could like to gamble. An inheritance is on this card. Giving money. An inheritance, giving money. Right here it is. They're all in their head. They're stressed out. They're overthinking. Today, right now, in the moment, this is current energy. Something's going on. This narcissist is going the fuck down. Okay? It's time for this narcissist to go down. They could definitely be trying to go on the run. They're scared. They don't want to go to jail. They've got bad karma. They're running. They're trying to run from bad karma. Nope. You can't outrun karma. That's not how that shit fucking works. You're not going to be able to do that. Somebody's talking shit. Somebody could have caught a case. They could have a sexual infection or disease or rash. Somebody could be talking shit, saying that you've got something collective and you don't. You're clean. Watching shit going down. Watching shit go down. Enjoying the gossip, okay? Someone could have married for money. Greedy, materialistic. They could have cheated, okay, with the red lipstick stains here. They're clout hungry. They say anything. They do anything. They make shit up. They're dramatic. They're insecure. Digging for dirt. Looking for dirt on you. A cyberbully's digging for dirt. Trying to use something against you. And they just ain't shit. They're just out here starting drama. Okay? Freaking ridiculous. We got bad habits, addictions, DRUGS, toxicities. Someone could have a bad problem here. They're all in their emotions, and how they deal with their emotions is to abuse substances here. They could also be abusing divination. All right. Travel and running. So they're definitely trying to go on the run. Okay, they're trying to travel. They're trying to escape. They're trying to run away. They're in denial. They're making excuses. Okay, a freaking psychopath here. They're abusive. They're unpredictable. They're conniving. They could try and come towards you with some kind of insincere, rash, arrogant apology. Okay, that's inauthentic. Okay. Wow. Bank failure. They're getting ready to lose their ass. Yeah, they were expecting a new beginning, and this is backfiring. It's not going to be a new beginning. So since they're not getting this new beginning that they were expecting, they're trying to run away. They're definitely on the run. Okay, they're trying to go on the run here. Somebody, and this could even be these corrupt officials here, with this whole corrupt community that's going on, balancing something out with a hex here, because they were trying to make someone homeless, bringing up your past. You could have struggled with homelessness. I know I have. Okay, I'm drawn to this deck. Let's get a frequency here. Okay, we've got a transition. The frequency of transitions supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence in our lives so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. The number 43. Okay. Let's do one more of the activations oracle here and see what wants to come out. These are huge. I can't hardly hold them. Oh my goodness, my hands are so little. There we go. Crown chakra. The frequency of the crown chakra, the violet flower of life, supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. Okay, so the sacral chakra, the crown chakra. The frequency of the sacral chakra, the orange flower of light, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. Evie, honey, that was Mommy. Goodness, you scared me. Evie! Shh! She might see the cat. Oh, God. I'm sorry, guys. Evie, honey. Evie, baby. Shh. No. Okay. Spirit is saying, have faith. Okay. Have faith. You've got so much courage. You've got help from above. Evie, baby. Shh. Evie. No. We have a woman holding a coin. Hostility, which could be this mature woman in reverse up here. Material and spiritual prosperity. Okay. Trying to practice surrender. I can release my need to control. Evie, it's Daddy outside doing yard work. Quick. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Evie, please stop, baby. Service. I feel good whenever I can help others. So just focus on service and walking in your light. Door to romance could be opening for some of you guys. Okay, you're coming out of this energy. Loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. Okay. The garden and the gate. Walk through that gate and go towards the new beautiful area that's just beyond that gate. Don't be scared to open the gate and walk through. The world. Okay. Something to be online. The completion of a cycle. Don't be scared to be out into the world. Okay. Go out and enjoy the earth. Just choose wisely. Okay. Be careful what you allow in your energy, but we've got the cornucopia. So you've got a copious amount of blessings that are coming in that Spirit's trying to bring in for you, okay? Let's roll the dice. Let's get some zodiac signs. We're going to close our eyes. We've got Capricorn twice, Leo, Aries, and Virgo. Leo, Sag, Aries, Aquarius, and Taurus. One more time. Libra, Cancer, Aries, Leo, and Gemini. Alright guys, so this is going to be our reading. You all just take this how it resonates. Don't force anything to fit. Hopefully we're getting ready to come to a resolution in some of y'all's energy here. Alright, unfortunately, it's taking forever for this to unfold, but hopefully something's getting ready to happen and there's going to be some serious changes that are coming in. Alright, I love you guys so much. Thank you all for being here and for spending time with me and little sweet Evie Pooh. Sorry, she's mad and barking right now. I think she's looking at the cat. Sorry. It's a lot going on between those two. We can't quite make them love each other yet. It's better, but it's not there yet. So hopefully Evie Pooh will be able to one of these days lay around and snuggle with my divine masculine's kitty cat Alex. Goodness. We love you guys. Thank you all so much, Collective. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you all. I love you. Bye, Collective.